This is a test. This is only a test.
Come on up to my treehouse.
It's TreeHouse time!
When you need an escape, the sweetest dreams it'll make.
That's right, it's me, Mr. Rob Susan, and it's TreeHouse time. And it's time for a test. But it's going to be a fun test, and maybe you'll learn a little bit too. So friends, every week you hear me say, read your Bible. And today is one of those days where you're going to be happy you read your Bible. Now, if you haven't read your Bible that much, don't worry. You will still have a chance to learn a lot about a bunch of people from the Bible in just a few minutes. For each Bible character, there will be 3 statements. 2 of them are true, and 1 of them is not true. Pick which one you believe is not true. That's where the rotten pumpkin will be. Are you ready? Okay, let's play.
Don't you guys just love fall? I know I do. One of the best things about fall is all of the pumpkins. But you know what's not so great about fall? A rotten pumpkin. Today, we're going to play a game where you have to try to identify a rotten pumpkin from a good pumpkin. The rules are simple. I'll give you the name of a Bible character, then I'll show you 3 pumpkins with facts about that Bible character. 2 of these facts will be true, but 1 will not be. That's the rotten pumpkin. All you have to do is hold up the number of fingers for the pumpkin you think is rotten. 1, 2, or 3. Easy enough, right? All right, let's go. Our first Bible character is King David. Now, which of these is not true about King David? 1. David killed a giant. 2. David was Israel's first king. 3. David was a shepherd. Remember, hold up 1, 2, or 3 fingers based on which pumpkin you think is not telling the truth. Okay, time's up. Who is holding up 2 fingers? You're correct. King David was Israel's second king. Good job. Let's try another. Our next Bible character is Samson. Now, which of these is not true about Samson? 1. Samson was very weak. 2. Samson had long hair. 3. Samson killed a lion. Okay, time to get those fingers up. Which pumpkin do you think is not telling the truth? Time's up. Who's holding up 2 fingers? You should be holding up 1 because Samson was very strong. Let's do another one. Rahab is our next Bible character. Now, which of these is not true about Rahab? 1. Rahab was from Jericho. 2. Rahab helped the Israelite spies. 3. Rahab hung a bird cage from her window. All right, it's time to decide. Which pumpkin do you think is not telling the truth? Time's up. Who is holding up 3 fingers? You are correct. Rahab actually tied a scarlet rope in her window. Let's try another. Peter is our next Bible character. Now, which of these is not true about Peter? 1. Peter walked on water. 2. Peter lied about knowing Jesus. 3. Peter was a tax collector. So what do you think? Which of these pumpkins is not telling the truth? Time's up. Who is holding up 3 fingers? You're correct. Peter was actually a fisherman. Good job! Jonah is our next Bible character. Now, which of these is not true about Jonah? 1. Jonah was swallowed by a fish. 2. Jonah spent 5 days in a fish's belly. 3. Jonah went to Nineveh. So what do you think? Which of these pumpkins is not telling the truth? That's it! Time is up. Who's holding up 2 fingers? You are correct. Jonah was actually in the fish's belly for 3 days. That's still a long time. Eve is our next Bible character. Now, which of these is not true about Eve? 1. Eve was Adam's daughter. 2. Eve was the first woman to ever live. 3. Eve was Abel's mother. So what do you think? Which of these pumpkins is not telling the truth? Time's up! Who is holding up 3 fingers? You should be holding up only one. Eve was actually Adam's wife. Esther is our next Bible character. Now, which of these is not true about Esther? 1. Esther was a queen. 2. Esther was a Jew. 3. Esther was married to Haman. So what do you think? Which of these pumpkins is not telling the truth? Time's up. Who is holding up 3 fingers? You are correct. Esther was actually married to King Xerxes. Let's try one last question. Noah is our final Bible character. Now, which of these is not true about Noah? 1. Noah built an ark. 2. Noah painted a rainbow on the ark. 3. Noah had 3 sons. Which of these pumpkins is not telling the truth? Time's up! Who's holding up 2 fingers? You are correct. God actually put a rainbow in the sky when Noah came out of the ark. Great job, everyone!
All right, how did you do? Did you find any of the rotten pumpkins? If you didn't, don't get discouraged. Here's what I suggest to you. Watch the game again and pay attention to the answers. See if you remember the correct answer from the last time you played. Play it again if you want. After a while, all of a sudden, you'll realize that you just learned a lot about 8 important people from the Bible. The Bible is filled with incredible stories about people that we can learn a lot from. Sometimes we can learn from the good things they did, and sometimes we can learn from the mistakes they made. But what is most amazing about what we read about in the Bible is the amazing things God did. Time after time after time, story after story, God shows us his amazing power and love. That's why I want you to read your Bible. Whatever Bible you have, whether it's a Bible with a lot of words in it, or it's a picture Bible with pictures and words, or even if it's a comic book Bible. The more you spend time in the Bible, the more you will learn how amazing and powerful and loving God is. So, read your Bible. Keep loving and worshiping God. Love others and tell everybody you know about Jesus. Jesus really loves you. And so do I. So long from the TreeHouse.